The Fast and Furious franchise is one of the most successful and longest-running action franchises in the history of cinema. For more than 2 decades, these films have delivered thrilling car chases, intense action scenes, and emotional moments centered around one powerful theme: family. Millions of fans around the world grew up watching these movies, and every new installment pushed the limits of action filmmaking even further. But now the story that started back in 2001 is slowly approaching its final chapter. The upcoming film Fast and Furious 11 is expected to bring the epic saga of Dominic Toretto and his crew to an unforgettable conclusion. So in today's video, we are going to explore everything about this upcoming movie. We will talk about the journey of the franchise, the events that led to the final chapter, the possible story of the film, its expected release date, production budget, returning star cast, and how big the movie could be. Street racing. The story introduced large heists, which became one of the most emotional entries in the series and earned more than $1 billion worldwide. Over time, the Fast and Furious franchise built a massive global fan base, and every new movie became a major cinematic event. Eventually, the story reached the events of Fast X, which set the stage for the final chapters of the saga. This film introduced a powerful new villain named Dante Reyes, played by Jason Momoa. Dante is not a typical villain motivated by money or power. His entire mission is characters in life-threatening situations. This is exactly where the story of Fast and Furious 11 is expected to continue. The upcoming film will likely begin moments after the dramatic ending of the previous movie. Dominic and his son are trapped in a deadly situation near a collapsing dam while Dante prepares another devastating attack. Meanwhile, other members of the team are scattered around the world dealing with their own dangerous challenges. At this point, the crew must regroup quickly. They realize that Dante is not just targeting them. His plan could cause destruction on a global scale. If they want to stop him, they will have to work together once again and face the most dangerous mission of their lives. One of the reasons fans are extremely excited about the final chapter is the possibility of seeing many familiar characters return. Over the years, the Fast and Furious series has introduced several memorable personalities, and the finale could bring many of them together for one last adventure. Of course, the central figure will remain Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel. Dominic is the emotional heart of the franchise. His belief that family is stronger than anything has guided the team through countless impossible situations. Alongside him, we are likely to see the return of Letty, played by Michelle Rodriguez, who has always been one of the strongest fighters in the group. Roman Pierce, portrayed by Tyrese Gibson, could once again bring humor and energy to the team, while Tej Parker, played by Ludacris, will probably handle the technological side of their missions. Mia Toretto, portrayed by Jordana Brewster, is also expected to will remain the concept of family. Will probably reach its most emotional point, $1 billion mark at the global box office. Because Fast and Furious 11 is expected to be the final chapter of the main storyline, audience interest will likely be extremely high. Many analysts believe the film could earn anywhere between $900 million and $1.3 billion worldwide, depending on audience reception and marketing. If the movie successfully delivers a satisfying conclusion to the story, it could easily become one of the highest-grossing films in the franchise. As we approach the end of this video, it is clear that the final chapter of the Fast and Furious saga has enormous expectations placed upon it. Fans want a story that honors the legacy of the franchise while also providing an exciting and emotional conclusion. Whether it is the return of beloved characters, the massive action sequences, or the dramatic final battle between Dominic Toretto and Dante Reyes, Fast and Furious 11 has the potential to become one of the most memorable action films of the decade. If the filmmakers succeed in combining action, emotion, and nostalgia in the right way, This movie could serve as the perfect farewell to a franchise that has entertained audiences for more than 20 years. And if you enjoyed this video and want more Hollywood movie explanations like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming movie stories and breakdowns. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.